Hi everybody! It's already almost 2014 and thank God for that because 2013 has been beyond shitty for me. I am so ready for 2013 to be over with. I have high hopes that 2014 will be better not just for me but for everyone. Anyway, I'm the type of person who likes to make lists and who likes to set goals that I can work towards. So at the end of every year, I always make a list of goals or resolutions or aspirations for the new year. And so today I'd like to share some of my aspirations for 2014, or at least the ones that pertain to this channel. In other words, the ones that relate to sexuality, gender, or stuff like that. Many of you know that I recently moved back to Japan, and while Japan is awesome, and yeah, that's embarrassing, awesome, I know from personal experience that living in Japan can be really trying and really depressing at times. And that's before you even factor in the fact that I'm closeted and I'm queer. So, yeah. I want to make sure that going forward into 2014 that I have a means of getting things out, that I have an outlet for, those depressing days when I just need to get away and I need time to think. And towards that end, actually towards many ends, I have many reasons, but towards that end, I went out and bought the thing that you see behind me. I went out and bought a road bike. People cope in all kinds of ways, and in 2014, I want to cope by getting out and exploring Japan by bike. I want to be able to ride long distances to see how far my legs can take me, to see all the different sights that there are to see, and just get away from work, my apartment, and all of that crap. And I've only had the bike for a week, but already in that week I've put in about 70 kilometers or 44 miles on that bike, and I have to say that it is like totally awesome, like just being out there and riding as far as you can go. I totally recommend cycling to anyone who needs an outlet or just a new hobby. It is so freaking awesome. Try it. Another aspiration that I have for 2014 is to get connected to and involved in the LGBTQIA community in Japan. And that's going to take time, especially since my job is like life-killing and sucks. But I'm going to do my best. I'm already working towards that. And I hope that in the future, eventually I can help put out resources for LGBTQIA people in Japan, because it's so sad how few resources there seem to be, like when compared to resources for English speakers. It seems like there's so few in Japanese, or not just in Japanese, in English, but for foreigners living in Japan. And so that's something that I want to work towards, putting out more resources for those people. And last but not least, I plan on saving a lot of money in 2014. One of the many reasons why I moved back to Japan is because I know that if I play my cards right, I can save a decent amount of money while living here. And why do I want to save money? Of course, there's a million reasons for that. But one of the reasons why I want to save money is because in the future I hope to get a hysterectomy. And yeah, at the moment, I'm not 100% certain that I'm going to get one or what kind of hysterectomy I'm going to get. But that is something that going into 2014 I really want to research and look into. And regardless of what decision I come to in the end, I want to have the money there so that whatever decision I do come to, I can act upon it. So yeah, in 2014 I really want to save money with, at present, the hope to get a hysterectomy in the future. Probably not in 2014. I don't know if it'll be in 2015. It really depends on a lot of things. But that's something that I want to work towards. And in the future, I'll make videos about hysterectomies and why I want one and stuff like that. But about transitioning, in 2014, I don't think, sadly, that I'll do much of that, just because my job makes it really hard. And let's face it, my job is like 70% of my time or something like that. I don't know. It takes up a lot of time. And so if I can't transition at work, my life going around work and trying to transition like outside of it would just be so complicated and hard. But anyways, yeah, I don't think I'll be transitioning much in 2014. However, I have come to at least one decision, and that's I've decided on my new name. I've made videos in the past about, wanting to choose a gender-neutral name and how I couldn't decide on a name. But finally, I've decided on the name Vesper. And why the name Vesper? Well, I really like how it sounds, and because it means evening star. And evening star is similar vaguely to the origin of my longtime pen name. I've gone by Nystar Mayfair, Nystar, for, I don't know, a million years now. And Vesper is kind of similar to Nystar in meanings, so that kind of resonates with me, I guess. And I just really like the sound of the name Vesper, so that's what I'm going to go with. And so going into 2014, I'm not going to go by that name at work. It just wouldn't fly. I already know that without even trying. I'm not going to ask my family to refer to me by that name because it won't work either. And I'm not there yet. But going forward, I am going to introduce myself to new people under that name outside of work. And maybe in the future, eventually, I'll start asking existing friends to use that name instead of the name that they currently use. But anyways, that's something to look forward to in 2014. I have lots of goals, so many things to work towards, and yeah, I'm excited. Do any of you have plans for 2014, goals, or aspirations? Please feel free to share. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again later. Bye.